This is silver. We'll pull up the weekly. And what we see here is also still a likely flag forming. On the downside, there is a zone from 2194 to 2107 or so. And there's a low that's due 130 to 327. We would look for this to be a flag into this low and then to turn back to the upside after that. If we go ahead and jump over to the daily chart. Now, we were last week looking at the possibility of the low forming here. Now there are lower odds of that really happening, given that there is a bid clearly coming into the US dollar. So we would still look for overall lower highs and lower lows going out into this next low, which is due here around that middle part of March, and that would sync up really better with gold here as well. So we would watch for, in the short term, let's zoom in further, there's a low that's due 210 to 216, form a low. You can see lower highs, lower lows likely, then still form lower highs and lower lows once again in that next rising phase, and then turn down again. And then here, look to form that low and get a likely better move higher off of that mid-March low. So we just have to take this one cycle at a time here in silver. Currently, look for this small rally to likely be a false rally, get a new low, look back at this zone that we just highlighted for you, then get a bounce that likely makes a lower high versus that old high, turns down again, and then look for that low towards that middle part of March here, and then turn back up after that. So we just have to see how this plays out, but likely lower highs and lower lows into that March time period is what we see as the highest odds.